Hello and welcome to my channel. This video is on a MAXFORCE engine that is blowing seal at the exhaust pipe on the back end of the engine. And if you are having this problem, you may want to watch this video. This gasket right here would actually blow. For some odd reason, it just started blowing loose, and when it does, oh boy, you know it actually happened. It will send out a real loud pitch, and it will blow out exhaust gas as well. And this gasket has been replaced a couple of times, and I finally said enough is enough. Something is making this gasket blow. So this tube is brand new. This has been replaced, and I'm going to replace a few sensors that I can see that could cause this seal to actually blow. So here's the seal. It blows here every time when it does blow, and the gentleman that actually worked on it, he said that he has had enough of messing with this seal. Some people call this a donut seal, and this very rarely happens to a MAXFORCE from our understanding, even according to the dealer, and they are puzzled about it. Be this one here, and the old one is right here. First thing I'm going to do, I need to press in the little lever here to release. I want to use a 7/8 wrench to actually break it loose, and it shouldn't be that hard. It's on a rubber the charger hose here. The next one I'm going to replace is the MAP sensor. It is the manifold absolute pressure sensor. So that's what I'll be replacing, and it's going to go right back here. This should be it right here, right on the intake manifold. Let's get a closer look. So it's right down here, right behind the fuel filter. So again, we're going to just release the clamp. Let's push that right off. And then we just want to break it loose, pull it right on out. Now this MAP sensor is going to require a 1-inch wrench to actually remove. If my hands was any bigger, I would be in trouble. see what we got here. Yep, that's her. That's your map sensor. And it's going to be on the driver's side of your MAXFORCE, right behind your fuel filter. Now we are on the right side of the engine, and we are looking for the exhaust back pressure sensor, and it's going to be right here. Now we're going to use a 1-inch wrench again to just take this sensor off, and you could put a 16 millimeter here or 5/8 here to actually hold this fitting. So we're just going to release that clip with my fingers pointed, and just try not to break these clips off. Just pull it straight up. That's what we want. I like to match part for part just to make sure it doesn't hurt, and we definitely have the right sensor here. We put it back. And don't forget to put your fitting back on your sensor. Okay, we'll replace all 3 sensors. So now we're going to go back and replace the exhaust seal, and we're going to take it from there. Now back to the exhaust pipe. We're going to remove the bolts here. We have 3 bolts to remove here, and we're going to go over and remove these 2 bolts, and we're going to pull this exhaust pipe right on out. So this is the problem here. This is a brand new exhaust cross pipe that the mechanic purchased, and the mechanic that worked on this, a very good mechanic, and he basically did what the international dealer told him to do. Just take this seal and just press it in, push it in, and then just push the pipe up against it. But when I look at it, when I took it off, the first thing I noticed, what is there to actually make it stay in place? They so-called made some kind of, is that a lip It may look like it, but it's nothing. The seal will actually go right over it. It'll actually slide all the way down here if it could. So there's nothing keeping in place. And when it moves out of place, it actually blows the seal, which is this line here. It actually just blew apart, and that's not good. There's nothing to make it stay there. Oh, you're going to have to make it work. But this is the main problem that I see right here. It should be in some kind of lip there, somewhat of a wall to keep that seal from moving, but so far. So what I have done is grab a scrap piece of metal, and with the thickness that I feel comfortable with, and I'm going to just mark out how I want this circle, this object to be. I just want to make sure I get it close as possible. All right, that's what we want. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grind this, dress it up, and I believe this can save us a lot of headache. what I have done so far was actually put the pipe back in place, and the bracket that I have made, I went ahead and just put the new seal in, as you can see, and I slid it up as to where the bracket would actually be mounted. And what I'm going to do is just tack weld my brace that I have made and take it from there. All right, well, it's not the best weld in the world. I guess I should have used the gas. But the main thing that this bracket that I have made, this object here will not move, and I want to make sure that it would not have any weld, or I would not damage where it's going to go into the seal area. So as long as that's clear, that's all I want. So that's pretty clear, and that should hold it in place. All right, we got everything back together, and I do have to say, once the vehicle is fixed, and I feel pretty good about it, I'm really not going to be able to tell you what actually fixed it. Well, I have driven her 30 miles, and normally just driving her 2 miles, the pipe will blow off. So I feel pretty good about it, and I'm not quite sure exactly what repaired it, but it is repaired. So you've seen everything that I have done. So if you do any of those items, you cannot go wrong. Listen, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos on how to improve and make the job easier and to actually repair. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.